This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Siggy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boo. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starter, Pedro Martinez. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Okay, all set to go.
Off tonight
and into the box for Baltimore, Brian Roberts.
Yeah, man, I had to get my game in before I headed off to work, so my brother could play when he got home.
Hauls it in for the out.
Yeah, the Yankees had a good deadline for sure.
Look at the Orioles lineup now. Batting second, a really important guy.
Padres had a really good deadline too.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy.
Yankees, Padres.
Even taking swings during batting practice, man. This guy's always so.
I would have to think about who else I'd put in like the top five, but those two that were definitely in the top five, I feel like.
When he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
You know who else had a really good deadline in the opposite way was Arizona. They realized they weren't going to do anything this year, and they didn't stupidly just hold on to players that were going to leave in free agency. Trading Merrill Kelly to Texas, getting some good prospects there. Trading Josh Naylor a little bit before the deadline to Seattle. Then trading Gino Suarez to Seattle, getting prospects for him. Same thing with as far as another seller goes. Same thing with Minnesota. Minnesota traded 11 of their players that were on their MLB roster. So Minnesota had a really good sell-off as well, knowing that they weren't gonna do a whole lot.
Back here at Fenway and towing a slab in this one.
As far as like the buyers go, Seattle had a good deadline too. Definitely Seattle.
Not allowing too many base runners, so on most days he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Here's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
I feel like the Red Sox didn't do a whole lot, which at least they didn't trade away. People kept talking about them maybe trading away Duran, and I was like, they better not trade him away.
Stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
That one finds the zone. Going to count 1-2. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Line drive, and this might be trouble.
Yeah, I still didn't check out what time it drops, but it's exciting either way. I think me and Lewis are doing a 150 stream on Thursday. I don't know if it's Thursday or Friday that Madden drops, but I didn't look at the exact time. But me and Lewis are gonna try to do a 150 zombie stream.
Hank Aaron up next for the Red Sox. And there's a foul ball.
It's going to take a ton of time on Thursday, so we'll probably be playing like literally all day.
Up the middle, Roberts. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Manny Ramirez.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and you know, he's a guy that you
did it show you like the exact time?
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
You said you're not getting early release though, right?
That fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity.
This to center field. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Yeah, I need that game early as possible. Bugs, no bugs. Bad servers, no bad servers, whatever. Whatever they got. I want it as early as possible so I can start working on my playbook. Seeing what works in the game, what doesn't work in the game, all kinds of stuff.
Where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Red Sox already leading. Swings and misses. And the runner holds. Willie Mays digging in now.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And the first pitch misses for ball
1. Yeah, I mean, I just think it should just be realistic. Like, teams that have been really good over the last whatever years should be the really good teams on Madden, or at least be teams that loaded up in free agency or like whatever. Like I know you love your Jets, but the Jets should not be OP in Madden like they were last year either. The Jets were way super overrated last year, and that's fine at the start of the year. Like I said, I thought they might make the playoffs last year, just like at the start of the year. But as the year went on, they definitely should have went down. Especially like after the Super Bowl was over, like you already knew the kind of season they had. Like you got to make more adjustments than that. But that's EA Sports for you.
Variety of pitches that always seems to confuse lineups.
Way out front for strike 2.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying, you know, you remember last year I was telling you about how they had so many superstar players. Bills had like 4 superstar players and X-Factor players, and the Jets had like 8. And the Jets have made the playoffs in all them years. The Bills made the playoffs in the division X amount of years in a row, and blah, blah, blah. We were talking about that last year. But EA Sports definitely had them overrated near the end. But I'm sure it'll be different this time. We'll see what's going on now. I wonder, there's going to be one team that's way overrated. So I guess we'll see what that is.
He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. Henderson, the former Rookie of the Year, 23 years old. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in. And the 0-2.
Going into the year, they had a good team on paper, but clearly paper doesn't win football games, so by February, they shouldn't have still been the best team on paper anymore because the paper was put through the shredder.
Fought off foul. 2 out, space is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Well, you played longer than me, but I'm talking about like,
velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after
talking about like after the Super Bowl, February, March-ish. So I don't know what they did after March, but
the next to hit for the Orioles. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last
I know
night's
they had they were way too overrated, even in February.
He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Right through there for a strike. Dawson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
Oh yeah, I can't remember the Browns roster last year with their superstars.
That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's down and in.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Move to first, and he's back in easily. Tying run is at first here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. Bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in, David Ortiz. Just missed. Swing, and it's a flare down the right field line. And that's a fair ball. Pudge Rodriguez up next for the Red Sox. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
No strike.
And that one clips the corner. Fouled off. He was late. Righty delivers. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner at first with no outs here. Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one hammered way back there. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. He'll touch them all. His 37th homer of the year. It's 3-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ozzie Smith. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. And strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just missed. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Base knock, center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it.
Over to Ripken. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Robinson in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Trying to bunt his way on. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now 3-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, number 3.
Tony Tarasco.
And that one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's going to be Samuel Basallo outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
This one chopped up the middle. Smith over to first in time, and a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Brian Roberts. Fly to left his first time. Outside with a breaking ball.
1-0.
Out to short. Smith tosses across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And that's down and away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot is 29th of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So stepping in for Boston, Ted Williams. There's a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And it's 1-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Next offering is down low. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Next offering is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. So up next, Willie Mays. He's one of the best players in the game. Check swing went around. That's strike one. Ramirez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. And stepping in for Boston, David Ortiz singled and scored his first time. Check swing called strike. 1-1. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, one out. That missed by a lot. Now 1 and 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Out towards left center. Cowser sizes this one up. He's got it. And there are two down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And that one fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Dawson makes the grab, and that is the inning. Boston with another on the solo blast. 4-0 ball game. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Robinson.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Mays on his way over, and there's one down.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
And now the count is even. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One out, base is empty. And that is low for ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And next for the Orioles, Cal Ripken Jr. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
That one ripped. Mays ranging back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Henderson batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's the ball. 1 and 2.
Murray off of first with 2 away. The 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And now Adrian Beltre. Ground ball, could be 2. 1 at second, and it's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Jackie Robinson, the next to hit. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Out towards right center field. Dawson makes the play, and that ends the inning. Back here in Boston, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the right fielder, Andre Dawson. Martinez back to work. Pitches in there. It's 0-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Cowser in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Red Sox leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that's outside. And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now the center fielder, he struck out swinging in his first at bat. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Cowser over at first with 1 away. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. That's way outside. Now 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at bat alive.
That one not close. The count now 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Basallo takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Williams brings it in, and that is that. One left for the Orioles. They're down 4-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Grayson Rodriguez.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Hank into the box again, takes a strike. Rodriguez, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And that's fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Ball 1 there. Got to be clever too when you don't have that lights out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is. Stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
2-1.
And that misses. And now 3-1. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. This one's got a chance. And it hits off the monster. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Waste no time there. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong. Balanced swing and a fraction of
calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So they're all loaded up. Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz. He is singled and he is flied to left. Fastball is outside.
1 ball, no strike.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
1 away, runners at first and third. Pudge Rodriguez digs in now. Late swing, fouled off. First and third, 1 down. And that one pulled foul.
Oh,
In the dirt.
1-2.
Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, one out.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Man, that got him square in the mask. Traffic on the bases with two already in to score. All Red Sox in this one. Headed towards the corner. Dawson on the move. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
So that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of
Pitching for the
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles,
Number 58.
Cionel Perez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So digging in, Ozzie Smith. He's 2 for 2. So
He's
now a
hitting for the
pinch
Red
hitter,
Sox.
Nico
Number 2,
Horner. The runner on
Nico
first with 2 gone for him.
Horner.
The former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year.
1-1.
First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Ortiz off of first with 2 away. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. That one fouled off. Right side, Roberts. Inning over. And we're back here at
Leading off
Fenway
the
Park.
Baltimore.
of the sixth inning. And stepping in is the speedy Ryan Roberts. Fastball for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
A changeup missing, and a count even 1-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at-bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And now 2-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Now the third baseman, Brooks Robinson. 0 for 2 in this one. That's inside. And that is ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
One down, base is empty. Off the mark there. And that's ball two. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Next is switch hitting first baseman Eddie Murray. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Foul ball there.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Next pitch is outside.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Misses off the plate, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance. Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out. Runner at first. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Roberts has it for 1. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 down, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Hank Aaron. He's already homered here in this one. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That's in there.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
At the plate, Ted Williams, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Foul ball. Hank, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one in the air. Robinson under it. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. There's a strike at the knees.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Outside low. 1-1.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Red Sox up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. That misses, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
2 outs, base is empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Andre Dawson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Willie Mays makes the play. And that is that. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game
for the
summary.
Red Sox, the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. That one out to right. Dawson puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. So up next, Willie Mays. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches, breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one missed, now 3-0. Next offering is fouled back. Fastball for a strike.
Hook him.
Ball four, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
Man at first with one gone. So stepping in for Boston, David Ortiz. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox, Brent Rooker.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now. Pudge Rodriguez. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Mays leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one blasted deep to right. Back there. And forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's Nico Horner. Grounded out his first time up. And ball one. That one the other way. Murray. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 9-0. You're dialed into the show. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah. I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas, just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of...
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with him. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Pedro Martinez is done, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish.
Pitching for
Matt
the Red
Strong
Sox,
will take over here.
Number
He's into the
55.
game with the bases empty.
Matt Strong.
Number 3 in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Action in the pen down there. Darren O'Day up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Inside, just missed.
3-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Basallo stands in now and watches strike one. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. To third. The throw to first, and the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit.
Pitching for the
Back
Orioles.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yennier Cano.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
The 1-0. There's a strike.
1-1.
That's outside. And the count 2-1. That one at the knees for a strike. Tapped softly on the ground. On to Murray. 1 up, 1 down.
Good late bite on that
next for the
slider.
Red Sox,
Got the hitter out in
the
front,
second
rolled
baseman,
over on it.
Jackie
Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Robinson.
And now, Jackie Robinson. 1 for 4 with a double. Cano, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. One down, base is empty. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. There's a strike, 95 of that one. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. On the ground to third, Robinson. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
And another ball. Robinson stands at first with one out.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. And ball four, two aboard.
Take your base.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And first offering is fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. And downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch. That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on, one out. That one drilled left field. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. He's been a great free agent sign. And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Next one misses, and it's 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Brian Roberts. Strom back to work. And takes low for ball one. Strom, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Into center. And that chance handled by Willie Mays. One away. Brooks Robinson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Brooks Robinson.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
The next offering misses. And 1-1. Darren O'Day is forced to the mound after the injury.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in. Throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Darren O'Day.
Oh snap, I'm gonna have to look at him once I get to work.
Base is empty, one away. You're at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Just off the inside corner. And now it's 3-2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
My pitcher just got hurt, so that's not good. Out 2 to 3 months.
Outside, and that is ball 4. My partner known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness.
In your career.
I can't even believe it.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ripken stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Robinson off of first with 2 away.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a foul ball. O'Day is just 1 strike away. And a base hit right there. And now 2 aboard. So now here's the DH. Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Ball 1 there. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.